Peace, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. So before I even get started, I would like to encourage everybody to get outside today. The air quality might not be the best, so I'm not saying like breathe to the point you'll die, but take some breaths. On top of that, the sun is just doing exactly what it needs to do, and I'm so grateful for you. Like, look at this, just cook me. But so we're actually going to tap into like part 3 of Break the Curse, and that is, how do you want to heal? The beautiful thing about healing is that there are so many different avenues and ways that people can choose from to actually, embark on their healing journey. It's a bee. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so you can exercise, you can change your diet. Remember, you are what you eat. Stop. Sorry. And I'm keeping this video for its authenticity because this is going to be funny whenever you watch it. There's yoga, there's art, there's journaling, there's affirmations, there's counseling or therapy. I'm honestly not sure what the two. Oh, it's a butterfly. And it's a bee. He's bothering me. But I'm not sure what the two. Keep it in there. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two, but I do believe there is one. Regardless, those are definitely some avenues that you can or can't tap into when it comes to healing. When you choose your endeavor on your healing journey, there are some things that I would like you to be aware of that I don't feel as if it's discussed enough within just the healing community, honestly, especially when we're expressing to people healing. This journey it's a lot. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, it's definitely a lot. Know this journey is not a straight path. This is not a start to finish line thing, like a marathon, like a running marathon. No, this is nothing like that. So don't expect that, because it's different. Know that you can come to avoid or block, even backtrack. Sorry, it's a spider. Please know that that's okay, though. There's no perfect way to heal. Healing isn't supposed to be perfect. Healing is acknowledging trauma, doing shadow work, allowing feelings you choose to bury to kind of come up. It's not going to be pretty, nor will it be perfect, but it is necessary, and that's something that people need to know. This is definitely something necessary that's important for your life to even let me take that shit back, for your life to even flourish how you would like it to, or how you should desire it to. Anyways, I should say, can't tell you what you want, but this bee, stop it. Sorry, y'all, my nose itch. All help isn't good help or beneficial help. That's another thing you should definitely be aware of. Some people are here to keep you distracted, or to kind of keep you in the same frequency that they're vibrating in, because remember, misery loves company. Negativity thrives around negativity. You got to be super mindful when you're healing. You got to be very mindful when you're healing, because everybody's not actually sent to help you. But that's for you to kind of decipher and figure out. And that's a really hard thing to figure out. Again, I'm not gonna hold y'all. This shit is not, it's not easy. And you know, removing people is not easy neither. But it's necessary for growth. It really is. Like, seriously. I just want people to know that, like, when I first embarked on my journey, I was doing it alone. I was really determined to, like, change by myself. Like, I wasn't really looking for anybody to assist me because I kind of thought that I could do it by myself. Like, it was a little arrogance in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was definitely some arrogance in there. Some I can do bad all by myself type of arrogance, you know. That's funny. But I believe I viewed assistance as weakness for a long time, and it's clouded my judgment in ways that I just didn't understand, and it was tremendously, unfortunately. As a result of being so headstrong, I fell into a very dark depression. Yes, I did. Believe me now. You know, but you know, this resulted in me actually seeking counseling assistance, like mental health assistance, because it was getting really bad. So, like, I'm grateful for my depression, because without me falling into depression, I don't know how I would have made it to the point of seeking help, because again, I was very headstrong, and I was very naive, and trauma had clouded my judgment so tremendously I couldn't see it. So I decided to seek help, which was definitely the best decision I've ever made for my healing journey. Pride leaves us in a mindset that it is weak to ask, need, or seek help, when in all actuality, it's strength. It is strength. The courage that you really have to have to seek help and to ask for help is, you have to have a lot. And, like, I don't think that people really view that as courage, but that's so courageous. It's so different, because everybody does not have the balls to admit that they're fucked up mentally. And it's really upsetting. Society has done a bang up fucking job, you know, making independence look like you should feel, or you actually have to do things alone. You don't. Just because you're independent doesn't mean you won't ever need help. Let me repeat that. Just because you're independent does not mean you won't ever need help. Like, it's cool being independent. I'm independent. I'm very independent. I'm a very independent person. And survival is what actually caused me to be so independent, like, you know, right off the bat. But, like, now that I'm thriving, I even view independence differently. I do need help. And when I need help, I can ask for help now. I can accept help now. You know how hard fucking it was for me to even just accept the shit? It was, looking back, heaven. I need the help and still not be open to accepting the help. Like, how crazy does that shit sound? Don't it sound the same? Listen, it was really rough out here for me, y'all. I'm for real. Which is why I want to spread so much awareness, because I feel like this is a societal thing. This is a collective thing. A lot of people are like this, and people need to bring attention to that, because it's not okay, and it's kind of holding you back. It's fuck a condom, it's holding you back. This was a very difficult lesson for me to actually even learn. Like, it took so long for me to learn this lesson, but I learned it, and that's okay that it took so long. Everybody doesn't learn things at the same pace. Everybody doesn't change. Everybody's path won't look the same. Let me put that out there too. Your journey is individually set up for you. No one can tell you what the hell that shit is supposed to look like. This is all about you. Understand that, understand that, overstand that, because it's important, and it's really important in order to change. So much outside noise can really affect your mental. It can really affect decisions you make for yourself. Acknowledge it so you can change it. For real. I really want to help everybody. Seriously. So overall, I really couldn't be more grateful. I sought out a counselor. I never really realized how stagnant I truly was in my journey prior to counseling. I probably stopped making progress a while before I even got a counselor, which is why I fell into such a dark depression. But I couldn't see it then. I was leaving so many corners untouched. I had loads of unresolved childhood trauma. I didn't love myself how I thought I did. I was filled with fear. I was consumed with fear. I couldn't recognize my own value. I didn't know who I was. I was accepting less than what I was deserving of from life. I was accepting everything I should not have been. I was holding on to so much unnecessary things. I was being undervalued. My cup was completely empty, and it wasn't receiving anything in return. Yet I was constantly pouring from it. I don't even know where the fuck I found shit to pour. My cup was so empty. But I was finding stuff to pour. I was pouring into people. I was pouring into everybody but my motherfucking self. I wasn't receiving anything in return for y'all, for real. Like, it was really sad. It was time for me to heavily reflect. I could really go on forever about, everything that counseling has helped me realize. Overall, I believe that seeking help is a really important part of healing. I'm not saying that you can't do it by yourself. You can do anything. But there are certain aspects that we ignore accidentally if no one is there to help point out certain things, patterns, actions, behaviors. If those things aren't being acknowledged, we literally cannot fix them. This is what this has taught me. So if I could even just, make a suggestion. Oh my God, look at this. I'm scared, but it's so pretty. It's a butterfly, but oh my gosh, it's black. But if I could even make a suggestion as far as like, if you ever do feel as if you need to seek counseling or therapy, or you reach the point that you're open. Go away. Sorry, this bee is just you reach the point that you're open to therapy or counseling. Please be sure to choose somebody that will challenge you. Inevitably, you have to find someone who is a good fit for you. And I'm so grateful that I can say that I only had to have one counselor, and that was my perfect match. But I know multitudinous people who are not as lucky. People do go through a lot of counselors because they simply don't fit for them. It's not what they're looking for. They don't feel as if they're helping them in a way that they want to be helped. So, you know, keep that in mind also. But someone who challenges you is pushing you to be better, pushing you to be the best you. You need that support. You need that challenge in order to grow. They're literally there to help you grow. But please let me throw this button there, because people do not like taking accountability. Let me put the finger back at you. You have to be open. You have to be open to receiving the things, the information that they're saying, the things that they're pointing out. You can't fucking go get a counselor or a therapist and combat and debate everything that they're saying to you just because you don't agree with it. It's their job, literally. You're paying them to help you. So you have to allow them to help you. Period. Sorry, just you gotta be open to receiving the help. They can't help you unless you allow them to help you. Okay? Don't pick someone who leaves you comfortable. Not comfortable in the sense that you feel uncomfortable speaking with them. No counselor or therapist should make you feel as if you're uncomfortable. You should always feel like it's a safe place at all times. Comfortable to the point they're just agreeing with you. They're giving little to no feedback. They're passive about things that you're discussing with them. This will not help you. This will keep you exactly where the fuck you are. You don't want that. You want to change. You want to grow. That's why you went. You have to be mindful at all times, really, when you're healing, because it's just everything isn't good for you. You got to be able to really decipher what's helping you and what's holding you back. And it takes work. It do. You have to be, it takes strength. Can't be combative. You gotta listen. You gotta be open. You gotta put your listening ears on, for real. Really thinking about what your goals are. You know, also who or what your counselors or your counselor or therapist should look like to help you achieve your desired results. If you know that you want to talk to a woman and they tell you, oh, well, we only have a man available at this time, go elsewhere. You already know in your head that you want to talk to a woman. Stick with that. If you're called to. I thought I wanted to talk to a woman. My counselor is a man. And I love him. Love his whole life. He's helped me grow tremendously. And I'm not even done yet. But, stop. But, it was more so we communicated as far as my first session. How I got on his schedule, nobody knew. Literally, the universe working in my favor. So I'm utterly grateful because he was perfect for me. Perfect for me. He asked me, like, you know, we can just see how it goes. If you want to stay on my schedule, we can do that. If you still want to talk to my wife, we can do that. Boom. Ended up just loving him. Loved the whole first session. And it was just a little intake. But I was comfortable speaking with him. As long as I was comfortable, I was fine. But again, those things still matter. If you know that you have a thought or something in your head about who or why you want to talk to a specific race, a specific sex, a specific age range, stick to it. It makes it easier, a lot easier actually. Being selective isn't a bad thing. It just means that you know what you want, and that's really a fucking good thing. Like, a lot of people don't even know what they want, for real. So it's just like, it's okay to be selective, even with this, even with healing. Because if it's important to you, it's important to you. And reasons why this is important to you might be actually detrimental, that you do speak with a desired person that you desire to speak with, because you want the help. But you have to be comfortable getting the help. But as always, you know, I love y'all. I'm about to get back into my day because it's so beautiful out here. I'm about to read my books and stuff because, you know, your girl love her some knowledge. I'll catch y'all next time. So.